Off on a trip, showing respect for elderly. Joa and Blas are siblings, and they love going to their aunt's house because they have a great fun doing crafts and reading stories out loud. However, that day, they didn't know what to do, and sitting on the sofa, they started to complain. "Auntie, we're bored," said Joa.
"What can we do? We've got the whole day ahead of us still,"
exclaimed Blas. "Kids, I have an idea. We could watch cartoons on TV. They are about to start, and you love them," suggested their auntie.
"Oh no, not cartoons now. Oh no, not cartoons now,"
they said together.
"We want to do something special, something different,"
said Joa enthusiastically. "I've got it. Would you like to do some crafts? We can look for ideas on the internet. We have everything we need. Felt tip pens, card, clay, paint," suggested Auntie.
"No, Auntie. Please, can we go out?"
Aunt Estela thought about it for a while, and she finally came up with an answer. "Would you like to go on a trip on the train and visit great-grandmother Montserrat?" she asked them.
"Yes, yes,"
they both answered happily. "We can go there, give her a big hug, gentle kiss her, and when we are there, say, 'Great-grandmother, we love you so much.' What do you think, kids?" No sooner said than done. They put on their trainers and off they went to the train station. Once they had the tickets, they went down to the platform to wait for the train. It was so exciting! They got on the train and sat next to the window, happily greeting every passenger who got on the train. The train was getting busier, and soon there were no seats left. At that moment, an elderly man with a walking stick got on the train. When Auntie saw that man had no seat, she asked the children, "Who wants to sit on my lap?"
"Me,"
said Joa quickly. Then Aunt Estela said to the elderly man, "Sir, have one of our seats. Please come and sit next to us."
"Oh, thank you very much, young lady. That's very kind of you."
"Because my legs aren't as strong as they used to be." When Blas heard that, he asked Auntie very quietly in her ear,
"Why did you offer him a seat when we don't know him?"
And he didn't ask for it either. Blas and Joa, if there is an elderly person, pregnant woman, or anyone that has difficulties in standing up, we need to have respect and be polite and let them sit down. The children understood this immediately and were very happy with their auntie's approach to this. After half an hour traveling, they arrived in the village. They got to the care home where their grandmother lived and asked the receptionist if they could see her. She answered that she was just in a painting workshop. They both started running to the activity room.
"Hello, great-grandmother! We've come to give you a surprise."
They gave her a huge hug and enormous kiss. They also told her how much they loved her. Montserrat, really touched by her great-grandchildren's visit, said to them,
"It's so nice to see you here, and you've grown so tall."
The person teaching the painting workshop asked the children if they would like to join in, and they happily accepted. They put on some overalls so they wouldn't get their clothes dirty and picked up some paint brushes. Painting next to their great-grandmother was a fabulous idea, and it made her day. When it was time to go, great-grandmother Montserrat thanked them for the visit and smoothed them with kisses. At the station, Auntie asked them, "Do you know what have we learned today?"
"On this trip, we have learned that we have to offer our seat to people who need it,"
replied Joa quickly. "Exactly," Estela said, stroking their hair. "It's time to rest. It's been a long day." Joa thought that offering your seat to elderly people was a very kind idea and a good solution. Let's talk about the story. Why do you think it's important to give up your seat to elderly people, pregnant women, or people with reduced mobility on the bus, underground, or train? How can you help elderly people? Can you give an example? Why do you think it's a good idea to visit elderly people of your family, like, for example, your grandparents or great-grandparents? There's always someone who is very happy to see you. Can you give an example with an elderly person of your family who's always happy to see you? How do you feel when you visit your grandparents, great-grandparents, or elderly people of your family? Do you like giving hugs, kisses to elderly people in your family? Or do you find it difficult?